Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your February tarot reading. This is a reading that's going to be for the people who are born under the Lovers card and the Devil card. So we're talking about number 6, the number of harmony. If you do not know anything about your tarot birth card and what it means and so on, I have listed all of the videos I've filmed in the description box below, so you can just go and jump right in and then come back. I'm going to be using those two decks, an Oracle deck and a Tarot deck. I've reviewed both decks on my channel, and there will be a link for their reviews in the description box below too, in case you want to check out the artwork and maybe get them for yourselves. So I hope you've had a good January month and that you're looking forward to February. And if you would like to connect to the energy of my deck, now's the time to do so as I start shuffling it. I'm going to grab 3 energies for your month from this deck. So what do my Aquarians born under the Lovers card and the Devil card need to hear for their highest good for the month of February, please? So I'm going to grab those top 3 cards and let's get the clarification with the tarot. Oh, way too many cards, but the Ten of Wands wanted to come out, so releasing a burden successfully, might I add. Right. And I will show you the bottom of the deck when we get to it. So your 3 energies for the month are, we have the Salmon, Resilience and Life Cycles. You also have the Starfish, Wishes and Sensitivity. And you have the Bear, Protection and Faith. Okay, this is very interesting. So Resilience with the Ten of Wands, that wanted to come out, that was interesting too. And Life Cycle, the end of a cycle, the beginning of another, with the Ten of Wands, which is obviously the conclusion of something that's been burdening you. So we begin with the Devil. For some of you, it is your card, Major Arcana. We then have the Queen of Wands. And the Six of Wands, beautiful. There's lots of fire energy here. The Queen of Coins or Pentacles. The Three of Wands, more wand energy. And the Magician, beautiful Major Arcana here. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work that you may not be aware of, is the Page of Wands. Okay, so more wands energy. Now, this is the first thing I will say to you about all of this, is that we are dealing with something that you feel passionate about or will feel passionate about if this has not happened yet, you know, because wands is fire energy and it represents your desires, your passion, but also your spirit, you know, your drive, what really ignites you and you know, gets you up in the morning is what I'm hearing in my head for some of you. So the Page of Wands here represents happy news, because the pages deliver messages. This is the happiest of all the pages. This is happy news coming your way, but it may also represent a mini new beginning, you know, like a new direction, a door that unexpectedly opens and provides you with an opportunity that's going to really ignite your heart and soul on fire, which I really like, because it's underneath, so you may not be aware of it yet, it may not have happened, but this is where it's leading, is what I'm seeing, which I absolutely love. And with the idea that you've got the wishes here, this is linked to that. You know, you may be having a very dear wish, something you really want, and this will come about with this page, which is very interesting. So we begin with the Devil. Now the Devil represents any kind of temptation, and it's also it can be a limiting energy, you know, negative cycle, behavioral patterns that we have, seeking instant gratification, and then feeling guilty about it, like eating the whole tub of ice cream instead of just a little bit, you know, shopping therapy, anything that makes you feel good immediately and then you regret it, that kind of thing. But the devil can also represent a creative outburst, by the way. It's not all negative. And if you're born under the devil card, this is a very driven card, you know. It's a fiery card, although I know traditionally devil is associated with Capricorn. I'm well aware of that, but I don't really gel with those meanings, you know, the star signs that are assigned to the tarot cards. Yeah, anyway, that's a point of view. I'm not going to go into detail. The devil to me is very fiery energy, which is why I'm saying it. And you have so many wands. It's all to do with that. There's something very passionate about that. So we have the devil with the Queen of Coins. Now, Queens represents the patience aspect and understanding of their suit, as opposed to the kings who take action, the yin energy. And you have two queens here. So we're talking about the energy, not necessarily somebody, although it could be somebody, but no genders attached, just someone who exhibits the characteristic of this card. Coins or discs in this deck represent the everyday practical aspect of life. So it could be your home life, it could be your work life, it could represent your financial assets. But the Queen of Pentacles knows how to be abundant and prosperous. She or they know how to grow their coin. This is someone who's very grounded, who would give you sound advice, who can be very supportive, and, you know, someone who very much lives in the 3D world. And it may well be somebody who is bringing you protection from this devil, from this temptation. It's a special message out there. I wasn't sure I would mention it, but as always, when I don't mention something that comes into my mind, it just keeps on replaying and then I can't concentrate anymore. So I had to say it. I'm getting protecting vibes from this card today. I don't know why, so it must be significant for someone out there. This is someone who can help you break free from repeating negative behavioral patterns or addictions. Someone who is very supportive of you is what I'm getting, and who also trusts that you've got this, that you can defeat this devil, whatever this devil is. And that's, you know, it's a very motherly energy, but it could be fatherly energy as well, because as I said, it's the energy of the card. Someone you can rely on, basically. For others of you, there may be an internal conflict between the two sides of your personality, between being this Queen of Coins, which is conservative. You know, this is someone who is very practical, knows how to be safe in the physical realm, you know, knows how to be stable financially, have a roof over their head. And then there might be the other side of your personality that's going, yes, but, you know, I want this, I want that. Whatever the case may be, when you feel torn inside, that could also be that. I will mention it, but I'm not getting the energy very strongly. It could also be this person. You could reverse the roles. This person could be somebody who is not good for you, who is toxic for you. But I'm not really getting that. I'm just saying it just in case it applies for someone. I'm just getting the protective person you can rely on. But that's just me. If this is the energy of someone who's not so good for you, it can also be someone who's very tight with money, or loves money so much that they don't want to share with others. I put it out there for somebody, if it makes sense. We then have the Queen of Wands with the Three of Wands. Now, this is beautiful because this is a growth energy. The three is expansion, growth. And with the Queen of Wands is someone who is very charismatic. This is somebody who attracts whatever they need towards them. So you're attracting what you need. I see this as being you in this reading. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is quietly confident. You know when they come into the room, by the way, because they have this kind of aura, this kind of effect on people. And you know, generally speaking, she has a branch, but they have a big stick and they don't need to use it because they can attract They can get people to do what they want, what they need. I'm not talking about manipulation here. I'm just talking generally speaking, people who follow the Queen of Wands. And this is bringing success. This is bringing the beginning of growth. The Three of Wands is when you start seeing things happening, seeing things moving in the right direction. I've just seen the word resilience, and I wanted to mention that the Queen of Coins is also very resilient. So this could be like the rock that helps you build this growth on, and helps you maybe keep your finances in check. You know, for some of you, if you find that difficult, may well be, you know. And then when we move towards the last bit of your reading, we have something beautiful. You manifesting success. Now, the Six of Wands is a beautiful card of victory, and I'll get back to that in a minute. But you have the Magician, and the Magician card, this is obviously a major arcana, so this is a big card of manifestation. This is saying that you have everything you need to manifest what you need, what you want in your life. This is your spirit team telling you, you've got this. Now, the very important thing about the Magician is to remember that he lives in a 3D world, okay? This is a human. This is not like some of the major arcana are virtues, for instance, strength, temperance, or they can be buildings like the tower. This is a human. So this is saying that you need to take action. You have everything you need and you need to act on it. Now, please remember, this is not necessarily just about money. You may have resources, other resources like time, people. You know, people can help you free up some time to be able to manifest what you need. People can give you emotional support. They can bring you financial support. In the case of this Queen of Coins that I am strongly feeling is very protective and supportive of you. You can also ask people to help you, maybe to look after the kids. You may use your experience as a precious resource, or networking, you know, the power of influence. So you need to be very open about what a resource is when I say you have everything at the tip of your fingers, and take action, because you have a big, big, big triumph coming your way. The Six of Wands, 6 is harmony after having overcome a disruption or change or challenge. This is you being victorious over this devil. Okay, this is you having been resilient, you know, like here, resilience, life cycles. This is you overcoming whatever conflict or competition was occurring, or some level of toxicity that was in your life before, and doing a lap of victory is what it is, because there is an element of recognition with the Six of Wands, of being recognized by your peers, or if we're talking, for instance, work, career, or sporting events, that kind of thing, or even art. But there's also an element of being, you know, like even put on a pedestal. You know, people look up to you because you've manifested this or are about to. So this is a very, very promising time for you, because this is saying that you are getting the harmony, the victory that you have been seeking. And it's very interesting because you finish on the number 6. And as I've explained, this is your number. You know, the Lover's card, the Devil card, is number 6. It's overcoming whatever comes your way, whether it's a change in direction with the Page of Wands, or whether you're just striving for equilibrium and harmony in your life. And this is victory. This is manifesting this in your life. So yeah, I think this is very positive. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. This is your most precious commodity. I'm so humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful February month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.